Hey guys, I'm just making another update. I know it's been a while since I've done my last video, but I've been not so much busy, but I've just been doing a lot of things, and I wanted to let everybody know that I had my psychological evaluation yesterday. It went really well. The guy I talked to was pretty confident in me. He told me that I had a good head on my shoulders. There was nothing to really be alarmed by or any red flags going up to tell my surgeon. It was funny because we had to go through like everything on this questionnaire that was sent to me like 2 weeks before I went, and there was a lot of like mental health history with my family, so we had to go through all that, which was kind of funny because, I mean, not to make my family sound crazy, but there's a lot of mental dysfunction in my family, both sides, mom and dad's side. So we had to touch on all that, and pretty much he made this kind of like funny remark where he's like, yeah, so you were like the normal one out of the kids, and you know, you were the good kid. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, let me guess, you were the oldest out of your siblings. I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay. He goes, that's understandable. And the only thing that really kind of came out of this whole situation was something I already knew, I'm very aware of, is that I internalize a lot of things instead of really voicing my emotional feelings, or feelings in general, basically. At the time of something that's bothering me, I kind of bottle it up and don't deal with it for a while, which really isn't healthy mentally. But I don't like to cause confrontation, and I like things to run smoothly, but then the only person that really affects is me, so eventually I end up having a moment where I'm like bawling for 2 hours, and you know, I end up talking to the person that's bothering me, or you know, dealing with the situation. And then after everything's done, everything works out good, I feel a lot better. But he pretty much told me with that situation, he goes, I'm glad you're aware of the situation, but just make sure that you keep an eye on that, which was fine. I was like, okay, you know, I deal with it on a daily basis pretty much. Excuse me. But other than that, everything's been going good. I've managed to lose a couple more pounds, which is good, because if I gain any weight from the weight that was taken from me on my nutritional day when I went on May 22nd, where they weighed you in, we have to keep that weight or, you know, lose weight. We can't gain any weight. So that's one thing that's been on my mind a lot. I've kind of been like a slave to the scale, which I never used to be, but now I'm all paranoid because I don't want to gain any weight, even though I'm eating right and being really active. So that's one thing that's been kind of, you know, bothering me. I don't know what anybody else has dealt with that. I mean, or how they deal with that. I mean, I think it's just something that everybody goes through. It's like a personal thing to try to figure out. And and I'm doing my food journal, which is kind of boring. I hate doing it. I know I shouldn't hate doing it, but I do, because it's just boring. It's just writing down what I ate, which, I mean, granted, it forces me to have to eat throughout the day instead of just eating once a day like I was before. Making food more of a priority, instead of, you know, working all day long, not thinking about food, and then, you know, eating 8, 9 o'clock at night, you know. So that's been really good on that aspect. So it's keeping me in check, which is great. And other than that, everything's really going good. I watched Tom and Amy's video, which was really cute, where they went and had lunch and went walking, which is awesome. I wish I lived closer to somebody that I keep in touch with on YouTube, so that I'd have more of like a support like that, because I think it's like Tom, Amy, and like Diva Tanya and a couple other people all live in like the same area down in Pennsylvania, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm a lot further from Pennsylvania. I'm like near Buffalo area in New York, so I'm not very close. But if there's anybody out there that's close to Rochester area in New York, hey, leave me a message, because I'll totally be down with, like, you know, getting in touch and, you know, going out and walking or doing something, But other than that, yeah, it's really hot today. Thought I'd mention that. It's like 85, which 85 to some people is like nothing, but in Western New York, 85 is like a sweltering freaking hot because it's humid as hell. I hate it. I'm not happy. I think that's why I sound as miserable as I do today, even though I'm in pretty good spirits. It's just, I hate being uncomfortable and sweaty and sticky and gross. Like, no matter if you take a shower, you're still like sweating as soon as you get out of the shower. So that's what I'm doing with today. Hopefully, where I have my camper, they have the pool open so I can go like swimming because I need to do something because I'm sweating my ass off. Yeah. And then too, I think I'm getting a little sick. Got a little, thing in the throat, a little scratchy scratch. I don't know. Whenever the weather kind of gets like this for the first time, my allergies go haywire. So hopefully I feel a little bit better and I get a little more energy because I am like, I hate it. And another thing, it's the middle of the day, people, and I have no customers right now. What the heck? I had customers all morning. Then it became dead. My next customer is not till like 3 o'clock. What the heck? It's the whole, economy thing and the gas price thing. I mean, people wouldn't think that a salon really is a good economic rating type of thing, but it is. Let me tell you, when things are kind of going out of whack with the economy and people are really pinched for cash, like the salon is the first place to get hit, or one of the first places to get hit, because people would rather, push back their haircut or their hair color or trim their own bangs or do their own color or whatever instead of, coming in because they want to put that extra money in their gas tank or they need to buy food for their family, which obviously is a necessity. Haircuts, some people think of them as necessities. I mean, there's those customers that come in, they're like, yeah, I need my haircut like every 4 weeks. But then there's other people that they have big families. They can't afford to, have that little luxury, every 4, 6, 8 weeks, So I totally know how that is. So hopefully it picks up. I mean, it's not like I'm dying here because I have no money. Actually, not dying. That's the wrong word to say. It's not like I'm suffering from not having any money or anything. It's just one of those things with owning your own business, You have to deal with that. It comes with the territory. It's either feast or famine. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get another video up sometime this weekend. I'm hoping to maybe, have another party or cookout up at my camper, and maybe I'll have a video of that and introduce you to a couple of my friends and get some more video of my husband. Who knows? But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment or a message. I'm so out of it today, people. I'm really sorry. I'm just like so hot. I just want like a big tub of ice to be dumped on me right now. Excuse me, and there's the tickle in the throat. It's killing me. But yeah, sorry this video is so long, and I hope to hear from you guys. Check it later.